iPhone just crossed $1.5 trillion in lifetime sales. It all started in 2007 with a vision, and after 15 years, well, we know its impact. So here are a few lessons we can take from the journey of this marvelous piece of tech. So hey folks, this is Nishant. Here we talk about businesses, products, content creation, and a bunch of other things. So if you're into any of these things and you want to learn more about the business world and the startup world, make sure to subscribe. With that formality aside and your subscription, let's get straight into the video. Number 1. Taking risks. At the time of the first iPhone launch, nobody in the world ever thought that you'd be able to call, chat, listen to music, and use the internet all in just one device. One man thought about it and he built it. Here's a clip of him introducing it to the world.
An iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator. An iPod, a phone. Are you getting it? These are not 3 separate devices. This is one device. And we are calling it iPhone.
Imagine the amount of risk. There was absolutely no market to buy your product. You have to create your own market. But in the end, the risk was worth taking. The iPhone turned out pretty good for Apple, I guess, because $1.5 trillion in sales is kind of good, right? Number 2, brand positioning. On what frameworks are you selling your product? Are you trying to undercut the existing market? Are you trying to tell the world that you are the best at what you do? Alongside which product do you see your product being positioned? Finding out these answers, thinking about what your brand stands for, and doubling down on what actually works is the ideal way. And that is what Apple did. Because of that, today, after 15 years, iPhone still stands at its position. Number 3, embracing criticism. Be honest, how many times have we complained that iPhones are so expensive, why can't they make it cheaper? But while buying an iPhone, I've seen people trying to justify the purchasing decision. I haven't bought any Apple products though, so I don't know, might happen to me as well, but I've seen it happen often. If Apple would have listened to everybody and lowered the prices, there won't be any brand loyalty, no luxurious feeling, and no bragging. But hey, between embracing criticism and being ignorant, there's a very thin line. Apple always plays on those lines. Number 4, pivot. While we are seeing innovation dipping down in the tech space, there are very less selling propositions left now. How many years would you keep selling your product saying best battery life, fastest ever processor, and the best display that there is? And oh, the biggest one, 100, 200, 500 megapixel camera. It kind of dries off after some time. Recently, Apple is trying to move towards subscription model for the iPhones. Meaning, now you'll be able to buy the latest iPhone on the set subscription price that Apple offers. You have to pay a certain price monthly depending on which iPhone do you wish to have. With it, they'll try to upsell you the Apple TV, Apple Music, and other subscriptions that they have. But why would Apple do that? Well, believe it or not, subscriptions are the future. Eventually, I feel everything will be based on subscriptions since our generation doesn't mind having them. Yeah, it's frustrating to manage all kinds of subscriptions, but hey, that's a trade-off of paying a price all at once. But you get flexibility of paying small amounts and owning the product and cancelling whenever you want. For Apple, this would lead to more iPhone users, meaning more customers in the ecosystem, meaning more subscriptions they can sell, meaning more money, and meaning more revenue. The subscription model is expected to launch in late 2020 or early 2023. Let's see how it turns out. Time will tell. I'm experimenting with some content trying to figure out what you guys actually want on this channel, or in general what you want me to talk about. Hence, on this video and coming videos as well, try to comment, or I'd say make sure to comment and tell me what you guys are actually liking. If you want more of something, if you have any topics in mind that you want me to cover, just leave a comment down below and I'll give that to you. If I'm not capable of talking about those topics, I'd rather bring somebody else as a guest on my channel to talk about those things. Just tell me what you want, I'll provide that to you. If you want some podcast episodes, some conversational videos, or if you have any guest in mind, just drop in the comments below. I'll try to get that guest. Anyways, subscribe if you haven't already. We gotta get to 300 subs. Help me out. So that was it for this video, and I'll see you guys on the other side.